Hi everybody, welcome back to the Escape Room Friday trainings with Patrice Marie. I am an escape artist and a dreamcaster, and I help people look at the world from a different viewpoint so that they can escape the pandemic and go on to create a life of their dreams. So today in the escape room, I am talking about a very important topic, probably the most important training I've done so far here in the escape room. And I'm so happy to bring this information to you because I think it's going to make a huge difference in your life. And so we're talking about conspiracy theories and the shocking truth that no one is telling you about conspiracy theories. Hi Jess, hi Deanna. So before I get into this shocking truth, I want to say a couple of things. First of all, from a spiritual standpoint, there is no past and there is no future. There is always only ever this now moment, and this moment, and this moment, and this moment. Okay, the future moments become now. And the past is just a thought, it's just a memory. So the power for you and for me is to live in this now moment, not thinking about the past and not worrying about the future, just staying in this now moment. Hi Jeanette. So this is a spiritual truth that you're not going to hear in church. And the other thing I talk about all the time here in the escape room is that your thoughts create your reality, and you are powerful beyond measure. So the thing is, from a spiritual standpoint, we intentionally volunteered to come here, to be on this earth at this point in time, to be in this body, to be born into whatever country you're born into, whatever family you're born into. We've all chosen our own challenges, and we all did this before we were born. So, and the other thing we did before we were born is we wiped out our memory of who we are, that we are divine and that we are powerful and that we can do anything. We can create anything, we can do anything. We willingly allowed our memories to be wiped, so we didn't realize this when we came to this earth. And we also, when we had our memories wiped, we were banking on ourselves that we were going to figure this out and that we were going to get out of this situation that we're in, that we're going to escape, if you will. So the fact that you are here in the escape room means that you are vibrating at that frequency that is this truth, because that is part of my message, that is part of who I am, and you were attracted to me to come into the escape room because of my message. Well, this is part of that message, that you are powerful, and you planned all this before you came to this earth. So did I. We all wanted to be here at this point in time. It's a very exciting time to be alive. And hi Myron. And what I want to say is that conspiracies are just stories that you heard in the past. Remember, there is no past. They're just thoughts and memories. So a conspiracy theory, or a conspiracy, we won't even use the word theory, is something you heard in the past and that you choose to believe is going to be your future. So the globalists know this, and they give you these ideas in the form of their plans because they know how powerful we are. They're not powerful enough to create these plans all by themselves, because the power is up here in what you think and what you believe. That becomes your reality. So they need us to buy into their conspiracy plans in order to make it a reality. Does that make sense? Give me a hashtag, I get it, if that makes sense to you. So the 1%, the 50 to 100 people that rule the world, they do not have enough creative power to pull off what they say their plans are. Okay? So, and I'm just looking at my notes here. So you are connected to the divine intelligence. We all are. So we all have infinite divine intelligence at our disposal. And when you came to this earth, you were banking on the fact that you were going to wake up to that. And guess what? Good news is you're waking up to that. So, and these are things you're not going to hear in church. These are spiritual truths that have been hidden from us. So the challenges that you're facing in your life up until this point were all to bring you to this realization so you could escape the reality that is being created for you without you realizing it. So I like to talk about Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz because it's such a cool analogy. And the elite created that movie, right? So they put it right in plain sight. All Dorothy had to do was click her heels 3 times and say, "There's no place like home," and she could just get there magically. And she didn't know that she could do this. Well, I'm telling you that, like Dorothy, you have magic that you don't know about, and I want to encourage you to tap into that. So the globalists are the man behind the curtain in the Wizard of Oz. And I am here to tell you, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain and his plans for the world. Because guess what? It's not going to happen. But it's a mind trick. You're being tricked. Here's that Jedi mind trick. You're being tricked into creating a reality that you don't want. So here's how my reality goes. Okay, I know the globalist plans, right? I'm awake like you are. I know almost all the plans out there because I've been studying this stuff for a long time. Okay, and so this is my reality. I know the globalist plans, but none of it's going to happen. I'm creating a new reality and a new earth, and it does not include permanent masks. It does not include forced vaccinations. It does not include travel restrictions. My reality also says that Event 201 was just another plan that is failing. Agenda 2030 is not going to happen. The Georgia Guidestones are a laughable wish list. People are waking up, and there's nothing that the elite can do about it. Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, and all the rest are going to go to jail for crimes against humanity. That is my reality. And that is how you create your own reality. And like Dorothy, just clicking your heels, you didn't know it was that simple, but it really is that simple. So the one thing that we all have to do is not focus on the stories. Whether they are true on a certain level of consciousness or not is not the issue. The issue is you don't have to pay attention to them, and they don't have to be part of your reality. So when I walk around and I see people wearing masks, I think to myself, this is a remnant of an old reality that is changing and passing away. I don't look at people wearing masks and think, oh God, this is never going to end. Oh my God, everything they're planning for us. No, I don't think like that. That is not my reality, and I don't want that to be your reality either. So here's the thing. There are many different levels of consciousness, but I'm going to talk about just 3 right now. So there are those people that are asleep, and you probably have some of those people in your family. I know I do. They listen to the mainstream news media. They do everything Dr. Fauci says to do. They get the vaccines. They drive you crazy because you're afraid, that their DNA is going to be changed, and they're going to be hooked into the 5G, and they're going to be cyborgs like David Icke talks about, and you worry about your loved ones, right? So those are the people that are asleep. They're just going through the motions. They're just doing what they're told, okay? Then there are those people like us that are awake to conspiracies. Now here's the thing. Our awakeness to our conspiracies work against us, because this is where the globalists steal your power. Because they're putting those ideas into your head, and you're taking them on and believing them that this is going to happen, that this is going to be your reality. But it doesn't have to be. Do you see? It doesn't have to be. They are using your power of creativity to create a reality that you don't want. And then the next level is a spiritual level that is above conspiracies, and you create your own reality. So, you can stay in the conspiracy theory reality if you want, but you're risking creating a reality for yourself that you don't want. So it's very simple. Don't focus on those things. Don't watch the people that are reporting those things. Just don't focus on it, and I promise you, for you personally, it will go away because you're not focusing on it anymore. And for the collective, for this entire world, when enough of us do that, it will shift the reality for everybody else. But in the meantime, there's going to be people that are asleep. There's going to be people that are in the conspiracy level of consciousness. And there's going to be people like you and me that go beyond the conspiracies and beyond that focus, and focus on creating our own reality and being fully awake to the power of who we are, just like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. So, this is the secret to the escape room. This is the big secret, guys. Don't focus on what you don't want. You were attracted to me and to my message for a reason. That was your soul, your infinite intelligence guiding you to escape, like I've been trying to do for the past 5-6 years at least, probably longer. I've been hip to the vaccine issues, a good 15 or more years. I always had suspicions about that. But we've been trusting ourselves to get out of this, to figure this out. And I'm telling you that this is how you get out of the pandemic. It's not hard. So if you would like my help in implementing your own escape plan, if you would like support from a coach, from someone like me that understands what you're going through and can help support you to get you to where you want to be, because like I said in a post the other day, everything you've ever wanted lies right on the other side of your comfort zone. So I'm going to encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and get on a phone call with me and talk to me about what's going on with you and how we could maybe, if it's a right fit, work together so you can start creating the life of your dreams. I have been so fortunate that I talk to my clients about setting holy shit goals. I did a training on that a while ago in here in the escape room. And I had some holy shit goals that it was for the year 2021. It's not even May, and I've already achieved one of them. So, this stuff works. But it's important to have support, I think, because it's one thing to understand it in theory, but it's another thing to put it in practice. And that's what I will help you do. I will help you put it in practice. I will be support for you. I will help you with accountability, and we will get you out of the situation that you don't want to be in anymore, and stop focusing on the conspiracy theories. And if you'll notice, I don't allow those types of posts in here because I don't want to focus on that. And I know we're all used to focusing on that, so that's okay. But I wanted to let you know that those types of posts I'm not really going to let sit up because I don't want people focusing on that. So the link to my calendar is in the description. Book a call with me, and I want to help you escape the pandemic and create the life of your dreams. I mean, I'm doing so many exciting things right now. I'm working with an amazing coach, and I am writing a book called Living in the Escape Room, because there's many things I've escaped over the years. The subtitle to the book is probably the longest subtitle you've ever heard. And again, everything you've ever wanted is just on the other side of your comfort zone. So book a call with me, see what it would be like to work together, if it's a good fit. And I hope that this information was helpful to you. I didn't see if there were any questions or not, just some hellos, and I appreciate you folks watching. If you are watching this live, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching it on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. And again, remember, you're like Dorothy. All you have to do is click your heels 3 times and say there's no place like home, and bam, you're out of there. All right, listen, I love you guys all very much. You are my people, you are my tribe. I love you. And I'm probably going to put this on YouTube so you can share it with people that maybe are not in the escape room. So let's see. Jeanette says, I think I understand what you're saying. As a wife and mother, I'm challenged to share awareness, especially to our sons who are at the ages of making their own decisions. Yes, you brought up a good point, Jeanette, because we're doing this for our children, and I usually talk about that, and I didn't in this training. But when we do this, we train our children to do the same thing. So that's how the whole world's going to change, right? Because they're the future. They're the world of tomorrow, even though I said there is no future. So yes, Jeanette, if you embrace these truths and you teach them to your children, then that's how it snowballs, and that's how things really go on to change. That's how we change the world, is through our children. Hey, Kat, you rock too, my friend. Glad you're watching. So, yeah, it's for our children. We want them to understand these truths and help them to wake up to their true power and creating a life of freedom for them. Because it's very easy to fall into that trap of thinking, oh no, we know what the globalists are planning is going to happen. No, it's okay to know about it, but then just say no, that's not going to happen. And then just forget about it, right? That's not something I think about on a daily basis anymore. I used to think about it all the time. So anyway, it was good talking with you all. Like I said, I love you all. Book a time to speak with me, and I look forward to helping many of you, or some of you, escape this pandemic and create a life of your dreams like I've been able to do, and I would love to help you do it as well. Okay, talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye now.